We are live and in charge, and this is day one of your face fast cash funnels challenge. And it's really an easy piece. What you're going to learn here in the virtual life insurance agent and the virtual life agent hub is that this is not the regular membership. This is a no mic membership for the most part. Unless we're doing something for 20, 15, 20 minutes, this is not coaching, mentorship to the extreme. That's why, there's a membership, but there's a community. Anybody who's interested in implementing the fast cash funnels or learning more about them. Anybody who's interested in learning more about them and getting details on them, then that's what the fast cash funnel course is for. If you're interested in implementing it, then you need to join me in the pro. The pro members gets we're not really selling tonight. We're gonna watch this 5-minute video together, and you're gonna have a homework sheet. Oh no, today's video is a little longer. It's mindset and commitment to make sure that if you decide that you want to implement these fast cash funnels, you realize that your mindset is going to have to change from an employee to an entrepreneur, to sales. And sales meaning finding the right opportunity to mention various things during conversations, right? And I'm going to be dropping different things to kind of nudge you or just open your eyes and enlighten you so that you'll see some of the ways that you can create a sales opportunity in your conversation. Not that you're selling, just let them know that we have, and you'll be able to give them a QR code or a link, and they can browse on their own and they can purchase, like from your virtual store or one of the other five fast cash funnels that we're going to be talking about. All right. And so just to, for those who don't know and just recently got into this, the hub, 100%. This is my new way of being able to communicate. No pressure. Because I was kicked off of Facebook 2 times, I'm actually going to also implement and show you guys how I'm rebuilding with a more solidified foundation so that it won't matter about the whole Facebook situation. And I'll be moving more to my business page, but still working out of my personal page. So you'll see all of that, guys, also in the community. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Without further ado, I want to go ahead and watch the video. The video is actually already in your challenge, but it's in the course and everybody has access to it, but I wanted to come live each day to watch it together and answer any questions. I always overgive if you show up live. Answer any questions that you may have for the people that come and join me. All right, so I like this way because there's no pressure. You get a choice, but you can, if though for those, because I have had so many conversations with people about, if you need some help, ask questions. Don't assume, don't go and look, don't buy something else. You already in the membership with the virtual life agent expert. Ask the question, put it in the comment section. I'm going to give you on demand responses. I'm either going to drop it in your inbox or I'm going to put the comment in underneath the messenger. I am more into text than I am into live based off of my phase of life and my energy. And so, but you have to come and ask the question. So those you guys who ask questions, and those guys who show up for maybe a 20-minute live, I'll go ahead and reward you with over giving. Because you'll see other hidden bonuses for those who take action while you're inside the hub as well. So, but this is our launch of the hub. It's been open a while, but this is our launch. This is our focus. Facebook kicked me off 2 times, pretty much just made me realize this is what I needed to do, create my home somewhere else and dabble there, but create my home somewhere else and dabble there. As you can see, this has already been open. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and watch this video. All right. Oh, where did it go? Video file. Here it is. It's me, by the way.
What is your why?
Oh, I didn't want it to start just yet. All right. Okay. So comments in the comment section, whether you're live or on the replay crew. Hey, hey, hey. Give me a hey, hey, hey. Put that in the comment section. Let me know what day you're joining. And let me know how you feel about fast cash funnels when you get started. Because there's always a shift. How you feel about it before you get started. As you get some more information, you change. So how do you feel today? Whether this is your first time, your most recent time, you already have some that they're not selling. I'd love to know. Okay. So let's go ahead and watch this.
Doing this? Why are we doing this? Why are we here for this challenge? because I need us to focus. Not everybody's mentally prepared to have the mindset shift that's needed in order to implement what we're going to talk about today. It's very crowded at the bottom with the people that do just enough to get by, right? And then you have those in the middle who have a lot of ambition and a lot of desire, but they're not necessarily implementing or investing. Implementing or investing. You have to show up to implement, and you have to invest to show up. And so those people in the middle, they care about it, but they'll do a whole lot of research on YouTube, and you know what I'm saying. And they get a whole lot of notebooks and a whole lot of notes, but they're not necessarily moving the needle in their business and getting what they want because they're not doing the two things that need to be done: showing up and implementing. Right? So I got some people that are purchased and won't even show up. I can't help them either. But those who guys said, "I need you to be here," you listened, you heard the call, and here you are. And I'm here to give what you need so that you can move the needle. 100%, I believe every agent should be able to fall back when they need to, because we give so much. We have a heart to serve, and it requires so much. Traditionally speaking, before from contact to client, I have to build my credibility. I got to learn who you are. You got to build your own trust and decision in making a change in your finances. You know what I'm saying? Then I got to make sure you got the right health, and then you got to show up. It's just a whole lot of shit that we got to go through before we finally get an appointment. And hopefully they don't cancel. And so what I want you to do is to have that whole mindset shift that I am a financial professional, and I'm going to, my inventory consists of financial literacy tools and resources to help my community so that they'll be better positioned both short term and long term. However, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put these things in place.
I want to let you know, guys, while you're listening to me, I'll be commenting as well in the comment section. So we are actually engaging without me having to do all the talking. So drop your comments if you have them while you're watching a video. If we're live, you can drop your comments when you watch the replay, and I'll be able to follow back up with you. All right, in the comment section as well. But I like this streaming, watching exactly what I would say, and I have said multiple times, but still being able to gauge with you
before we even get to the appointment, so I can get paid for my time. I can get paid for my educational resources. I get paid for the nuggets that I like to give. Because I'm an overgiver, I'm gonna give you so much without expecting. But then in the long run, I'm gonna feel burnt out and I'm gonna feel unappreciated. But it's because of myself. Not And then I'm like, well, I gotta stop helping. People ask questions. I got this knowledge, and I feel like I should just give them. I want everybody to have what they need to move, but we still need to remember I'm a business. I'm not a philanthropist. I don't have a nonprofit organization. So you can have a nonprofit if you want, but since you are a for-profit agent with a license and fiduciary responsibility, and my goal is to facilitate the purchase of insurance, but somehow I need to make sure that I can make money before you decide to make it a priority for you to get some insurance with. I need to be making money in between. Somebody tell me hashtag the life insurance hustle is dead.
put that in the comment
Hashtag
section.
the life insurance hustle is dead, because that's why you're here. I need you to confirm that you understand exactly what I'm saying. I want to help my community with insurance, but I know that I am not in charge or not in control of how long it takes them to get there. But in the meantime, I know that they need education, they need transparency,
Is
they
that
need
loud enough, guys?
relatability, they need consistency, they need confidence, they need a trust factor. And that costs. Either I'm going to pay it in time, energy, and effort and frustration, or I'm going to give them a little bit of pieces of things that they can purchase, some for free, some for a fee, some for free, some for a fee. That's why you're here. So put hashtag the life insurance hustle is dead if you realize that's exactly what I want, Stacey. I want to give, and then I want them to pay a little bit at a time or a lot of the time, depending on what we talk about today. And then when they're ready, I also want to help them with the facilitating the purchase of insurance. But I don't know how long that's going to take, or if it's going to stay on the books. And so I need to make sure my bills are paid, because my mortgage and my car note and my kids and my retirement and my husband and my vacation. And you know what I'm saying? We all have things we want to do on a regular basis. And so I'm not searching, I'm not chasing, I'm not feeling like, you know what I'm saying, I am a valued member of my community. I'm a life insurance agent superhero. So I understand that they may not be ready when I'm trying to get it to them to make it a priority, but that doesn't mean I don't need to be paid right now. And I shouldn't have to have a second job. And if that's what you believe in, then I'm about to show you how you can get that done. That's why we're here today. That's why we're here today.
And
So
we touch and
4 ways
agree.
that you can implement fast cash funnels into your existing book of business without doing a whole lot of nothing. You don't need you don't need a large audience. You don't need to be tech savvy. You don't need to get another license. You don't need to go to another class or another course. You don't have to do any of that. You already got everything you need right now. So put in the comment section, hashtag the life insurance hustle is dead. If you like, you know what? You sure is right.
I put mine
That's
in the
what my friend
comments.
girl from elementary school would say. You sure is right. Yes, we know that's improper English, but it's just a mindset. You know what? You are right. I don't know what I've been thinking and what I've been trying to implement, but this is what I want in my life. You know what I'm saying? That is
Yes.
our value system. That is our flag. It's one thing to know about fast cash money, different ways to generate a revenue, but I want to know how to create my monthly um profit plan. How do I know how many of what things I need done? How many leads? How many conversations? You know what I mean? So we talk about 6 different ways that you can make money with your existing license. We talk about 6 different ways that you can turn a we do the challenges. You're gonna start seeing all these challenges repeating. So now you guys understand why you got the membership. Because if
Uh-oh.
you're in a membership in the meantime, right? And without doing it manually if possible. So that's what the experienced agent membership is. Nothing. You don't need a lot of you don't need a large audience. You don't need to be
Sorry.
tech savvy.
I meant to press pause. Okay, so this is a replay of a previous event that we did, and so the membership that they're talking about no longer exists. This is the only membership. There's a community, and then there's a paid version. This is the only membership that I have, except for the $5 um agent daily content drop. That's also a membership in here, but the membership for the Virtual Life Agent Hub is the only thing. This is the community, and as long as you have been a client of mine or a customer of mine in the past, and you have access here, and then you'll see different things that are available. But I created this for those who want to learn how to implement fast cash funnels and worry about how to leverage their assets that they already have to generate unlimited leads and conversations and opportunities, things of that nature, right? And so I know we have the Black Life Insurance Agents of America community, and I know we have the business page, and other places on social media, but this is my home and where I will be residing. So any offers that you hear in any of the replays, they don't exist. Those are the only ones. All right. So
You don't need to get another license. You don't need to go to another class or another course. You don't have to do any of that. You already got everything you need right now. So put in the comment section, hashtag the life insurance hustle is dead. If you like, you know what? You sure is right. That's what my friend girl
I
from
rewinded a little too
elementary
far.
school would say.
Sorry.
You sure is right. Yes, we know that's improper English, but it's just a mindset. You know what? You are right. I don't know what I've been thinking and what I've been trying to implement, but this is what I want in my life. You know what I'm saying? That is our value system. That is our flag. It's one thing to know about fast cash money, different ways to generate a revenue, but I want to know how to create my monthly profit plan. How do I know how many of what things I need done? How many
That's
leads? How
included
many
in the Hub
conversations?
Pro.
You know what I mean? So
Because
we talk about 6 different ways that you can make money with your existing license. We talk about 6 different ways that you can turn a complete application into a revenue stream.
what I'm talking about, I'm saying what she's talking about. What I'm talking about is the Predictable Paychecks Academy. The Predictable Paychecks Academy is inside of the Virtual Life Agent Hub Pro.
And so there's more than just the 4 different fast cash funnels that you talk about in the challenge, because knowing about it is one thing, implementing it, checking it, and then making sure I have some mile markers to make sure I am getting to the revenue that I need. For example, if you need $6,000 a month, how am I going to break that down? How many appointments? How much commission? How many strategy sessions? One of the things we're going to talk about today. What should I price my digital products at? Things of that nature. So all of that's implemented in there as far as the the 75-page workbook, right? So just so you know, I want to take the opportunity to kind of let you know what's the difference.
So there's a workbook. It's an extended workbook. You'll get worksheets. Today is not about mindset, but the rest of the days will be the actual funnels. So you can jump ahead if you want. All the worksheets are included in the challenge, and there's even a worksheet for today for your agent commitment. But just know that all of the items that is being discussed that come along with this is included, except for the 75-page extended workbook. That is not included. That is an upsell. We can talk about that later if you want to start to implement. But first, let's just learn about it, okay?
Between these challenges, what's the difference between the boot camps, what's the difference between the membership? Why does it matter that we have all these different levels of support? All right. And you want to know not only how I get leads, because the first challenge promises to give you 100 quality conversations, opportunities, and leads on a weekly basis. That's the promise. I just need to get more leads. Now you're like, okay, so I got some leads, but I need to learn how to close them better. I want to increase my close ratio to
That's the
90% or
other
better.
challenge
So
that's
that
in
means you
here,
get
or
better
one
with
of the
sales,
other
and you
challenges.
understand that you need to have some type of sales strategy and funnel behind the scenes. So what is my game plan? When I get the lead, if you say yes, no, or maybe, how do I make sure that I consistently follow up, nurture, and convert you when you're ready, but keep you close in the meantime, right? And without doing it manually if possible. So that's what the experienced agent membership is. I know how to get leads. I understand what I sell and who wants to talk to me and my personal brand and how I'm differentiating from someone else. But how do I put that in a format and a funnel? Funnel just means different where I want you to go from one stage to the next. And it's experienced agents and advanced sales. All right. And so that's the difference between a membership. Thank you, Stacy, for all of that. Now, what about these challenges? Well, now the challenge, if you're part of these two memberships, then you get access to the challenges anyway. But some people in the Black Life Insurance Agents of America community isn't part of the membership. So I use that to let them know, coming over here in the membership, not only are we going to teach you the new thing regarding the challenge, but you get to stay in the community and learn about branding and content creation and leveraging your online presence and attention to drive offline revenue. So that's these challenges going forward are only for you guys, right? And so
Yeah,
those who are not in the paid communities won't have access, but it's a way to bring them in so I can help you more on a larger scale. All right. And
that's what I
so,
just
but
said.
I want to keep it fresh. Then you want to stay fresh. You want to stay, present, and you want to be active. And you like, ooh, something new, because we all have shiny syndrome. You know what I'm saying? And so, ooh, that's something new I want to learn about as well. Don't buy it from somebody else. Come here and learn it. So that's why we're doing the challenges, because there's so many different components of a successful virtual life insurance business. I want you to be a business owner with a solid business foundation, not just an insurance agent trying to get new leads to write some policies. So I teach you all the different things from my 25 years worth of sales experience and my 15 years of being a virtual life, I've been an insurance agent, and 6 years of being a virtual life insurance agent, right? All right. So now you know why you have the challenges. All right. So then after we do the challenge, and that's just information, we're not really implementing. We're just kind of talking about it, a little bit of tips throughout the way. You might see some success factors, but we're not going to build all these four funnels out for you. We're going to tell you all about them and answer your questions, and then you can go build them on your own. Right. But if you like, well, Stacy, I like that. I don't want just the information. I want to implement these funnels in my business. And as of at the end of the session, I want to be able to make money immediately. Teach me how to make money immediately with all the people that I already have, with all the people that I'm gonna get, all those people who said no. I want to go back to them, and I'm gonna make some money, because I'm gonna teach them, let them know that I have other things that I can assist them on their financial literacy journey. Right. And so that's what we're going to do. But how are we going to do that? In 5 days, we're not going to learn about it, answer questions about it, shift your mindset about being an insurance agent versus being a business owner, being a field producer versus being a financial professional. So I need time to bring it in, answer questions, do more workbook, come back. You know what I'm saying? Now that you're ready, and you realize that what you've been doing is great, but what we're trying to implement is switching you from an agent to a business owner, shifting you from being a field producer to a financial professional. Now that you lock that in your mindset and you've been thinking about it and you're ready to go, it's time to implement it. I'm gonna give you everything that you need to immediately be able to make money with these fast cash funnels. I want to implement this immediately, and I want to work with you to tweak it and update it and change it. But I still can't do one-on-one, but we can do it in a group setting. And then I use your testimonials to help somebody the next time we do the challenges. You're going to start seeing all these challenges repeating. So now you guys understand why you got the membership. Because if you're in the membership, everything we're going to talk about today is already in there. You already got access to it. But you know what? We are all, myself included, and you're going to start seeing me reminding you of different solutions that are already out there that I've created for you guys. We are all ambitious procrastinators. We get excited. We write all these
Yep.
notes and we write all these blueprints, and we are
Yep.
detailed with all of the everything I want to do. Like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do this. Can y'all see these? These are notes. This is me telling you I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do this. And then you get to the end of the notebook, you say, "Oh, I got need another notebook because I'm gonna learn something else." And I'm excited and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna implement this. And then next thing we know, we don't implement it. We end up buying 2, 3 same courses. Like, damn, I already had a course that taught me how to do this, but I never implemented. I did all the research. I went to YouTube University. I bought the little $7 course maybe, but I never created the time to get it done. I never created the space in my calendar to get it done. I never connected. I didn't have anybody to work with. I got overwhelmed. I got questions. And so I moved on and I'm still in the same spot. Well, ambitious procrastinator no more. If you serious and you can pay a little bit amount of money, we're gonna put it in there right now. No more procrastinating, no more shucking and jiving, no more bullshitting. We're gonna do this in our
No
business.
more.
We deserve it. Our finances deserve it. Our family deserve it. Our future deserve it. Our community deserve it. And I don't know why the excitement happens and then I don't input or implement, but I need somebody to just kind of give me everything and I'm willing to pay a little bit extra money to get it done. It's because once you implement it, there'll be some things you need to tweak. We have to personalize it. We got to see the sales conversation or the follow up or the picture or which social media platform worked best for you. Or maybe you got some self-sabotaging behaviors that you didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I put it in there and I set it up, but now I'm not even feeding it with leads and conversations. Why am I not? I paid for it and now I set up and I have the ability to benefit from
We
it, but
all
I'm
have been
still
there.
not doing what I need to do. Work together to figure out why that is. And then we close it. Like we just did a lead magnet boot camp. That was the last one. Everybody who finished that lead magnet boot camp have a lead magnet funnel. And guess what? Today, for this challenge, we're going to show them how to interject fast cash funnels inside of that lead magnet funnel. Because lead magnet means I'm going to give you something for free. And then I have you on my list so I can continue to educate you. But while you over there educating, I need to be giving you different things that you can buy that you are already buying from other people, or you feel like you need, but you haven't found somebody that you trust. And you can buy it from me, and I'm gonna have to make it available for you. But I don't have to create it. I don't have to follow you and chase you. You know what I'm saying? I already have it available because I'm leveraging other people that I know and the resources around me to assist you. All of the information, but don't execute. Raise your hand if you can relate to that. All of the information in the world. And then we start saying, oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, I've seen that before. I heard about that before. Oh, yeah, I already know that. But why you don't have it implemented? Why you still not
We
consistent
have
with your
all the
revenue, with
knowledge.
your clients, why you still feel like you have to hustle and chase because you don't have your back office infrastructure in place? Why your husband and your family still looking at you asking about how your little business? Or why are you still overworking, making great money, but because you know that if I stop working because I don't have my infrastructure in place,
That
my
was me.
fast cash funnels in place, my lead magnet in place, my website and my landing pages and my digital products and my automation tools that's auto replying to clients or prospects online when they say something in the comment section. So now I got to comment all the time. I'm forced and connect to my phone all the time. All that means burnout, burnout, burnout. And so you see something else that's
Burnout
promising
no
you
more.
more money, less time, and you still have the same problem, and you try to get that. The new thing, oh, I need to do a podcast. Oh, I need to do this. But you never implement the things you already paid for. So if that's you, that's me. And that's what this next series of workshops and challenges are going to be. That's why I'm implementing it to you this way, because you have everything you need. If you had the discipline and an accountability to just go through the agent portal and implement it, you will be further because you're paying for it. But for whatever reason, we get in there, we click and click and click, we go watch all the videos and never implement. So I'm going to make
Nope.
sure that I hold your hand, little step at a time. That's what we're going to be rocking out. So if you want the components that you see me doing, like from April to November 30th, I made $20,000 in digital products. My mother was hospitalized for 30 days, put in a rehabilitation center. She ended up passing, and I stepped back completely. I was on a cruise for 11 days, 8 days. I went to Mexico for 11 days. I went to a Bears game, a Bulls game, NCAAF, which is college football game. I went to Texas twice. You said I went to Arkansas, Lake Village, Arkansas, where there's no internet. I did all these different things and still been able to make money in my business without being present. And that's $20,000 outside of insurance sales. I also sold $7,000 for annuity. That's one of the biggest malmarkets this year from insurance. But none of that required me to be present all the time. And so I want you to implement the same thing, even though I've already told you about it. It's time to.
So I told you this was a replay, right? I am thoroughly enjoying this replay because I get to give commentary on the things that I've said before because none of this have changed. But yeah, so I'm talking about learning it here, implementing it in the pro. I'm also talking about the revenue, the trials and tribulations, and the mindset shifts that I had to have in order for me to get to the position that I am right now. So yeah.
Put the rubber to the road. If that's what you want, you're in the right place. This is definitely me, but no more. No more.
No
No
more.
more. Not today, Satan. Not today, because guess what? That self-sabotaging thoughts, that ambitious procrastinator, it's a good, nice little word to just say I'm overwhelmed. I am self-sabotaging. I have everything that I need. God has put it in my path to connect with someone who's going to assist me. I'm paying for it, but still sitting and suffering in silence. I'm not asking questions. I'm not implementing. Whose fault is that? It's our own. And so we have to figure out, that's what those accountability and new habits and adjustments come from coaching and connecting regularly. Why do I keep doing this? I didn't even realize that you show is right. Remember I said that in the beginning? And so when we can identify it and then we can shift because we have a community and somebody is telling us the same thing over and over again, we start to believe that I can do something different. It's the belief factor. I can do something different. I deserve something different. I know that whatever is the negative self-talk that's keeping me stuck and overwhelmed and not asking questions, bump that. That's a distraction from me. But sometimes we just need to hear and connect. So yes, that was me too. Trust me, I am not. There's no big eyes and little U's. That's how I know to do it this way, because that's the only way it worked for me. I paid 5,000, 8,000, 3,000, and I was sitting on all this stuff. And not until I actually started working with somebody 1 month at a time to let me know, because I shut down after receiving all the awards and accolades offline. I was like, man, I can't believe this online thing. It ain't that hard. I just really had to humble myself and just ask questions like a new babe in Christ. I had to keep asking questions, even though I have all of the awards and the accolades and the education and the sales and all of Amazon bestselling author. I still had to keep asking questions about this thing
Asking
called social
questions.
media until I learned how to perfect it and personalize it for myself.
So the key here is you need to come back, watch the replays, watch them at your own pace, and ask questions. Ask questions so that I can give you the attention that you need. You may choose to upgrade. You may choose to just do it on your own, but you need to ask the question so you're not staying stuck. All right. You have everything you need at your fingertips. Um, if you choose to upgrade, or at least me giving you feedback if you ask questions, but you have to take the time to ask the question and then come back and read the response and then implement, and then take baby steps and answer the question, ask questions again. So we can work together without me having to give you my undivided attention, without you having to pay premium pricing, and both of us being able to live our whole best life, whatever, no matter what our schedule is like.
Yes, the devil is a whole damn lie. Today is about mindset and preparation. All right, mindset and preparation. So today is about mindset and preparation. We're talking about what we need to be and why you need to make sure that you watch these videos, do the workbook, ask questions and implement. All right. Ask questions and implement,
I
because
just said that.
otherwise you're going to continue to see people doing things that you could be easily doing, overqualified, making more money than you, but you got the qualifications, but you haven't put the few little twos and fews together. And I don't want that to be your story anymore. I don't want you to look at them and be looking like, man, she ain't even, man, that's wrong. Man, they shouldn't be. And you wondering why. Well, if you don't put yourself out there and give them a chance to see something different than what they're, because the loudest will get the attention. Well, that doesn't mean that will has the most meat on the tire. It just means it is, for whatever reason, getting the most attention. But over here could be a better
Yes.
tire, but it's quiet. And you know what I'm saying? So I need you to make a little bit more noise, or at least just put yourself out there. You don't have to make noise, but putting yourself out there without having to overwhelm yourself is enough noise in the social media space by simply being consistent. And I'm gonna show you how to get that done.
All right. All right. Can we give her a hand? Can we give her a hand? I thoroughly enjoyed watching that. And so let me tell you what the next step is. The next step is for you to actually make a commitment to yourself. I have a workbook for you to do. It's about 2 pages, and you can either edit it online. I can take these out because that was loud for me. You can either edit it online, or you can download it and write it out. All right. And so edit it online or download. What I want you to do is screenshot that last commitment paragraph to let me know that you are committed, no matter when you watch this. All right. That's your homework. Drop it in the comment section, um, and show that you are committed to making this a priority. There's no timeline. There's no, you know, there's no pressure in the order. There's no pressure in which funnel you decide to do. I suggest you do one funnel and get it going, ask questions and let me help you tweak it. You know what I mean? Give you the resources that you need. And so instead of trying to do them all, but you need to watch it and then figure out which one are you going to do it. That's in your worksheets. You'll be able to figure out based off of my assets, based off of my lifestyle, based off of my revenue needs, based off of my skill set, which one of these funnels do I want to do first, right? So you'll be able to do that, and then ask me if you want, or just choose it on your own if you feel that you're comfortable doing so. But at least you'll have all of the fast cash funnels. There are 5 fast cash funnels. We start tomorrow with the first one. Today I'm going to link in, I'm not going to link it, it's in the course. Go in the course and look in your mindset, um and your mindset. I can't show you because I'm not on my laptop, but I have to be in a Chrome environment. But I can't show you what it looks like. But inside of your course, go to the course in the learning section at the top. What I can do is take a picture. One second. One second. I could do that. Hold on. Okay, because I'm in here on this tab. So let me go to the learning, and then I can go to Fast Cash on Challenge. So first, let me take a screenshot so you'll know what you'll know what you're looking for when you go up there. Okay, there's a learning section. All right, so let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so that's the picture I just took, right? As you can see at the top, there's a learning section. Can you see my cursor? There's a learning section right here. You're gonna go in here, and that's what it's called, the fat. When you go to the learning section, you'll be able to see all of the funnels, okay? I mean, all of the courses. And everybody has access to the Fast Cash Challenge. And now let me show you where you're gonna go to get your today's homework. When I go into the course, you're gonna hit Start Learning, and you get a message from me. Keep going. Um, the details is next. Most important step. And that's what we did today. The most important step. And so in the most important step, wow, let me see. Hmm, Looks like I forgot to put the video that we just watched up there. But there's also a workbook. Here we go, right here. Oh, there is a video. The video's in there. Okay. So here's the workbook. Let me screenshot this so you'll see. Well, this is the mobile view. This isn't the desktop view. Let's see if I could make this look like desktop view for you. This is the mobile view, but either way, it's called the workbook. Oh no, that's the full. Mm-mm. That's all the workbooks. That's not this first workbook. Let me do it on my phone. I should have had my regular laptop. I have a tablet that I'm on now, and things are different in a tablet. So I'm going to I'm going into the app. So if you have the app, it's called Go Collab. But so this is my phone needs to charge. Wait, I leave it. Uh-oh. So This is what the app looks like. Can you see me? Oh, this is what the app look like. I can stop showing this right here. Let me move this. Move that. This is what the app looks like. And that's the Virtual Life Agent Hub. And you're gonna go at the top there to learn. And then you'll see Fast Cash Funnels is the first one. Is that Fast Cash Funnel? Yeah. It's the first one. And it's gonna say start learning. You're gonna click the start learning button. And then it has a letter from the instructor. And it has more details on Fast Cash Funnels in general. And then you have the most important concept, right? The most important component. And then you can click the button here, the little book, to see expand all sections. Introduction, most important step. Well, why doesn't it have, okay, looks like I don't have the workbook link to it. So I'm going to do that right now. After we get off of here, and I'm also going to make sure the video that we just watched is there for you to watch it on your own without my commentary. But other than that, guys, that's all I have for you today. I don't want to stay on here too long because it's just not good for my energy. So 20-25 minutes is the max. And so I'll see you tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. You can look ahead if you want and just drop comments and questions if you have any. But that's it. Bye, guys. Look at my flower. Boy, I call those wings.